Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed back with another count update video going over my progress and plans for the future. We'll start off with looking at what's currently happened. So this past weekend I did a lot of testing with some different units, most notably Oliver and Maya. And even with the 5-star Maya, I was severely disappointed in her usefulness and any time I would have wanted to pick her. There was never a point at which she was really helpful. There was never a point where I wanted her. Like if I let the enemy Sage of the Trees or Licorice get through, they would have probably banned her, knowing what she does, and it would have left me at a point where it would have been worse off. She doesn't have the single target damage needed, and the AoEs right now, she does not deal enough debuffs, and there are no demons that people are playing as heroes, so she just doesn't seem to be doing what I needed. Very disappointed taking her out. Probably not going to shard her up anytime in the near future. My new plan currently, in place of Maya, I am going to be sharding up Renata. I have seen and really read into her talents and realized I've been missing out on a great single target unit. She's great for playing defensive. If you keep her in, guard range. If somebody goes and attacks just to weaken the tank, that person now becomes unguardable when Renata attacks. This is what I get for not reading some units that just seem a little out there. She's perfect. If she was Legion of Glory, I'd say she's probably one of the best units in the game, but only Tensei and Dark Reincarnation, and with her personal headgear, she gets the Meteor Strike from Zerida. Probably gonna see if I can fit her in occasionally. Currently she's 3 stars, so once I finish up Florentia and Lolly Jessica, I will be building Noemi and finishing Noemi and building her up. I plan to have her for Season 8. I feel she's going to be really powerful then, being able to just single target kill somebody. She gets first strike with her 3C as long as the enemy unit is not flying. So she could one-shot somebody, be at full health, and she gains Indomitable for 2 turns, so she can live. Somebody goes and attacks her while she's open. Rage Scale will keep her healthy. Heck, I might even make a quick little character guide on her, because honestly, I feel she's underrated. Now, Oliver, there was never a point where I could pick Oliver, like, that he was good. Like, one match I got him, it was against 4 tanks, and he banned all my mages really early while I was banning his DPS, and I didn't realize his whole plan was 4 tanks with a healer. Don't underestimate Vargas. But Oliver he doesn't have any move against, he doesn't have any act against, he doesn't have damage increase. He's always left there if the enemy unit has tons of mobility to outrange him. They have tons of AoEs. There was only one time where he was useful, and that was because he got a Tenyo's Breeze, and I could have put anybody else there in order to make it work, because I had him move, then I teleported Light of Genesis right next to him, moved her in range, and killed his DPS. It was an Omega. We actually traded off because apparently even with Annuller's Bow, Omega is able to just one-shot her as a counterattack, but that's another story. But anybody else would have worked there because they would have been able to move to the same spot. So, took Oliver out. Not going to be using Maya. I've put young Jessica in. She is 4 stars at the moment, but just look at her real quick. She's pretty nice. A little bit low on the HP side, but her int is up there. Sorry for all the clicking. But probably need to re-enchant this scepter. I want to get some flat int on here and possibly some HP. Really feel like this will be useful for her because I'll either have 6 range double AoEs, or I'll have 5 range. No, hold on. 3, 3. Okay, no. So I'll have 6 range Divine Rights. This doesn't work on those. But for my Fireball and my Cleanse, I'll have 6 range on those. So it can be a little bit deceiving. There was a match. Scepter of Divinity on Noemi is super key. I was able to snipe a Rachel at full health because he thought we only had 4 range, but I had 5. And that really just turned the match around and made everything super easy, even though he killed off Noemi a turn and a half later. But I really feel going this route, now I have 1, 2, 3 long range mages. With Hein getting his SP form beginning of June, which we should have gotten this month, which would have changed my box, and he would be here. I'll probably sub her out for Hein to try him because he has a bit more mobility and versatility. She gets locked down in place too many times. But might be switching out Rosalia for SP Hein. She's been a little hodgepodge. She's great in some situations, but she cannot one-shot tanks from full health. Like, I can't one-shot the average Hilda. Like, if they bring Phalanx or they bring Royal Cavalry, I can't one-shot her from full health. I would need like an Attack Blessing or Iris teleport buff. If they bring Crystal Molder, then I can. So, you know, it's kind of half and half there. Juggler, if he brings the werewolves, I can sometimes, if I get a good crit, I can one-shot. If he brings the lobsters, it's impossible for me to one-shot with there. Noemi and Lolly Jessica cannot one-shot Juggler at full health, but do bring him down to like half health from attacking at full. If Yulia dispels the water buff with Holy Justice, Juggler becomes useless, so that's always a benefit. But that's the current plan right now. I'm going to be using her until I get SP Hein. I might switch her out for him, test them out. But I'm looking forward to 6 range Fireball and 6 range Cleanse there in order to nuke people. That, and she can also flex. I could just do one of each. I could do Fireball and I could do her 3C. Or I could do Cleanse in her 3C, depending on the units there. Like, this is actually really good. Dispel the debuffs, heal them, and reduces damage taken. She could be a sacrificial lamb right there. Go in, AoE, let her die, everybody heals up. So, we'll have to see on there. But, right now, current plans, finish up Florentia. She'll be done June 1st. Finish up Lolly Jessica. She'll be done June 8th. And Hilda will be done the 17th. In order after that, I will be, once Florentia is done, Noemi's going to be getting worked up. I want her finished by the end of the season. I'm going to be doing Renata, because there will be just enough time before the next season for her to get 6-star, so I want to do that. And then once Hilda's done, I'm going to be working on Young Jessica. I won't be able to finish Young Jessica before the end of the season, so that's why I'm putting her off until later, but she will be done before the next season. Noemi will be done by the end of the season. Once Noemi is done, I'm going to be going to Altamuller. He's going to take 12 days to do. I just want to get him up. I feel he can be useful by himself because he can just go in, use his AoE to pull people in out of position. So he'll be good in any box. Once Altamuller is done, it's going to be a toss-up between Alucia and Helena. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Licorice. I have to really see what I want to do, but Maya's going to be on the back burner. Alright. Other than that, you're going to see a few other matches being posted later. Some good ones. I might go over a loss or two, just showing what I did wrong and learning and testing out. Was really unhappy with the box that I was using before and who I was using because of just honestly, I can't believe how disappointing Maya was. I was honestly expecting to just ultra purge everybody and hopefully clock a million times, but if you don't clock with it, it's useless, so can't afford that. Just I'm mostly going to be sticking to single targets except for young Jessica. Training ground is coming along nice here. Probably going to farm a little more, get some more brown essential oil. I need gold. I'm building up Renata and enchanting young Jessica. Young Jessica's got some good enchants, so hopefully this weekend she will do me proud. But other than that, the Sea Voyage event is coming to an end soon. More rewards will be coming, and Apex is just starting. We got 2 months left, so there's no rush. If any of you are trying to figure out what box you want to play, test right now. The first 3 weeks you should be testing everything, just going ham, seeing the limits of the characters that you have and what you can do. And then after that, start getting serious so you can grind up. I am 100% going to try to get into playoffs this season. I really want to get to that point. I really want to improve my skills on here and give you a performance to watch. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. I do appreciate the support. I'm going to be producing content every week with the Apex season and maybe a couple new character guides. I want to thank y'all for watching. RighteousFreed out.